Number one, your view on the goal. What did you see? And secondly, you brought on Bart Brahr. It was only for like 10 minutes or so, but what did you think of his performance?
What do you want me to say? His goal.
I agree.
His goal. I think there's one person. It's very unclear because it's different in this club too. And I understand there's a rules document. I get it, but we would normally go to the screen, and all of this is different. There's a different competition. But his goal, and the fact that we watched it for. I mean, I'm sure you guys can probably clock how long it took.
About 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was like crazy. And I don't understand the rules anymore, so because it's clear and obvious, it's not clear and obvious, it's 5 minutes, it's goal. And I think it's really disappointing because the competition is an excellent competition. You can see the way both leagues have put a lot of resource and a lot of thought into an excellent competition. Spoiled tonight.
And Bart Brahr, what did you? Again,
I think with Munsef you can see that he's going to improve us as a team. I think you can see the qualities that he brings is a quality that our team needs. It's how direct he is, how he leads the line, how he runs in behind. It is difficult for him. He's been with the team 1 day, so he came in. He did 1 training session. Ideally, I wouldn't have brought him in. I would have, let him train a little bit more. But also, I'm excited to see him play with the team, and he's an incredible guy. I've been so impressed with him. So, and you see, he comes into a chance. He'd be disappointed with the chance. We're disappointed, but at the same time, I think we have to be patient with our expectation. He got off the plane 36 hours ago and met his teammates 24 hours ago. So we'll let him off this time.
And at least he put it on the ball.
Yeah, listen, I'm excited for Munsef. He's going to be a good addition for us.
Thank you.
Oh, please. Hey, Coach, tough loss, obviously, but talk a little bit about Talas Magno's performance tonight, especially that one shot earlier on. Thanks.
Talas worked hard. Talas is really pushing to be an impact player for us. We know that he has to come into more chances, and when he comes into the chances, he has to take them. But I can't fault his work rate. I can't fault his reaction to not be involved at Philadelphia. You see tonight he comes into 2 chances. The second one I think he probably should take, but it's a process for him. We're trying to push him really hard to get out of him what we feel he can give for the team.
Coach, thank you for your time. Obviously, it's been kind of a roller coaster of a week, and with Gabriel Pereira's departure from the club, I just want to get your thoughts on how you guys carry from here, and obviously there are new guys coming in as well, and what does this game teach you guys as a team moving forward with him out of the club and the new pieces coming in as well?
Yeah, I mean, the Gabriel Pereira one, we've been really open with that one. When a guy gets an opportunity that he feels is going to help his family and he expresses a real desire to take the opportunity, it's difficult to stand in somebody's way. Gabriel is, and it was an important player for us, was a guy that was really liked, was a guy that I had a great relationship with, but when he comes in and says this is going to change my family's life, it's difficult. And I understand the fans, because I am in the same place they are. But I also see the other side when a guy sits in front of me and has had the life that he's had. I'm excited about the additions. We've got 2 in now. We'll hopefully continue. The window is open. We'll continue to improve the team. The game today is exactly the same game as we've had. My disappointment today compared to the Philly game away, the Columbus game, the Charlotte game, is we only created 4 goal chances. 5 because we scored. So 5 goal chances with the amount of play that we have and the amount of control of the game that we have. I think we probably, I want the team to be, we were 12 against Charlotte. We were 8 against Columbus. I think we should be 8-9 tonight, but it's, opportunities that we have to improve in. The team is working incredibly hard. We have a huge respect for Atlas, and I watched them under the new coach a lot. And they're a high possession team and a team that dominates their opponents. Tonight we dictate the whole game, and we sat them 6-4 on the edge of their 18-yard box for 70% of the game. We want to be killers and we want to be more ruthless, but we're going through a process as a team. They had 3 goal chances all from set play, which is disappointing. No goal chances in open play.
We'll go to the back.
Sean, Sockline on the magazine. Coach Wordsworth, after last night's game, similar comments on the VAR. For yourself, what areas do you feel have to be touched upon before the next game?
For the VAR, for the team?
Both, but I expect you to adjust the team.
Yeah, I think the VAR is crazy. The ball is a goal onside and they look out for 5 minutes. I mean, I'm sure it's crazy. Not even debatable. There's not a person in there that thinks it should be offside. And I'm happy to debate this. They feel it's offside. I said after the Philly game, the area of development for us, of course, is to be clinical. But we are trying to improve the squad through the transfer window to become more clinical. I think it's the opportunities that we should create. If you know, when I go through my brain in the game, we had a good opportunity where Micha gets to the byline and stands one up. It's exactly the goal that Atlanta scored against us. You know, these are moments that we have to create into goal chances, because then we will be like Charlotte up in the 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s. And listen, everybody knows if we play the Charlotte game 50 times, we win it 49 times. This team is going through a difficult moment at present, and you know, we need that little click, that little step, and the belief in there, the frustration in there. Is I look in the guys' eyes and they would love to play Toronto now, just play the game now, because you know, the frustration and the desire to go and finish the performance off is inside them.
Hi, Coach. I think that you answered all my questions, but I would like to ask you, what are your what do you say to the support team, to all the fans? What do you want to say about that frustration? Because I think that the result of today, it was because you couldn't enter all the opportunities that you had. But what could say to the fanatic support?
The fans were incredible tonight, but I knew they would be. I said to the team before the game, if we can carry the ball and we can get into offensive areas and we can dictate the game, then the fans will see us on the front foot and they will push us. They will almost suck the ball in the goal for us. And you know, we didn't do our part tonight in putting the ball in the goal, but the fans definitely did their part. They were incredible, and you see those moments when we're dictating the game and we're on top for periods, and you hear the fans, you know, they're singing us and they're really pushing us. And I'll say again, if we get the atmosphere like this, the players will continue to fight hard to make sure that we make the next step into winning, put the ball in goal, winning football game. But the fans were incredible tonight.
Okay, that's fine over there.
Hey Coach, obviously super frustrating with the late VAR decision. I'm sure that frustrates the players more than anybody. What do you say to your guys in the locker room about there's such a mentally, draining end to a game?
I say the same of what I said over the last 2, 3, 4 games. Since Montreal, I think we've seen of course results haven't been where we want them, but we've seen a different type of team. I said to them they have to be relentless. Because, there's certain games, Red Bull away, Houston away, Toronto away, these games where maybe we weren't so relentless in creating chances and being a team that can dominate the opponent, home or away. We don't change the way we play. We just go and we be a brave team with courage and we go and take the game too. And then, we start to create chances, and that gives you a huge opportunity to win football games when you out-chance the opposition. But we're in the same place of frustration and anger and real despair, because it ultimately is another game where we should win. We should win this football game. We give away a really cheap goal tonight, and I'm an honest guy, I'm a fair guy. I have to be honest with the guys that I can't fault their desire, their ability to apply a game plan, their ability to go and dominate a team. But if we're going to be as relentless as we are, we have to be ruthless. And until we become ruthless, we'll always be in a game where we're 0-0, we're 1-0 up, we're 1-0 down, and the margins are so tight. For me, we don't give away the cheap goal. We should be 2-0 up at half-time. We played a team that didn't create goal chance in open play. We've got to be better on set play, and it's a process with this team. We're going through that process. It's painful, but one thing I can say to everybody in here and the fans is tomorrow they'll be working like animals in the training facility. I'm sure of that.
Thank you.
Okay, and now we'll go over to Zoom. We'll go with Sergio Menegas.
Thank you very much. Sergio Menegas from the Porto Club Mexico City. Coach, how close is your team to the best performance you wish, and what you need to improve to get to every game, get the best performance you wish, and I wish you the best for the tournament?
It's simple. We need to score goals. If we put the ball in the goal, I'm sure people would have a perception that we are an incredible team, because there's another game where we're 64% of the ball. You know, we're dominating teams, but we're just not scoring goals, and ultimately goals win games.